This is I have already explained in the virtual lab UTM machine, tensile test by UTM machine. So you can see in front in this video, you can see this UTM machine, and in this UTM machine you can see this one is the upper lower jaw, this one is the upper jaw. So in this upper jaw you can this lower jaw is movable, and you can see this one is a indicator, dial indicator, and you can see the red button and red button, green button, up and down and on and off. And this is a valve where we can open and close, and this is a valve, and this valve is used for the delivering the oil to the this hydraulic oil, hydraulic fluid to this tank, and through this oil we have to this hydraulic fluid is used to apply the load on the specimen. And in our college UTM machine capacity is the 400 kilonewton. You can see the capacity also. This UTM machine capacity is the 400 kilonewton, and the model is UTK 40. And you can see the specimen which is held by the our lab sir, and in this specimen the diameter of the specimen 10 mm and
300
length is the 300. So in this specimen we have to fix in this jaws, and sir will do that. He will fix in the jaw. See this, see this lower movement is, see this lower jaw is moving down. And see the he is fixing that, he is fixing the specimen between two jaws. So you can see how he fix this. Again he is taking upward. And he is fixing this. You can see this one. He is fixing the specimen in the UTM machine, and he is doing lock that specimen. So after locking, the specimen will be not move any direction. Next, you can see the extensometer scale. He is fixing that 0 point. And you can see the direction. This is 0 0 matting. This one is a 0. This one is a 0. So it will be matting. He is open the valve.
idle.
So oil is flowing to from this tank to this tank. After that, he will close that valve. Next, he is doing on the machine, and on the machine, and you can see the dial is also moving. Load. Then he apply the load.
Slow.
Slowly he is applying the load. And we can go to that specimen. How the specimen will be break. And we noted down the reading also simultaneously. See the dial also moving. See this? Dial also moving. After applying the load, the dial is moving. And you can see here also, this is also moving slowly.
The reading ISO.
So you have to
12.5.
12.5, you have to make that 12.5, and you have to take the reading from here also at 12.5, 0.5 mm deformation. Next we have to keep reading at 25 kilonewton. And see the specimen, how the specimen is. See the specimen is also, you can see. You can see the necking formation is started. You can see this one. Necking formation is started. See the at the portion where the specimen will be break. Necking formation. So specimen is so more tensile force is acting on the specimen. So you can see the breaking point. The specimen is braked at the necking point, and the reading is, just you see this, 37.5, and after that
Twenty.
37.5 plus 20 into 0.5. 0.25 is the per division. So 20 into 0.25 is a plus 37.5. So 20 into 0.25 plus 37.5. What is the reading? So you can see he will stop the machine also. So he is stop that machine. So this is our and you can see the deformation, how much deformation it is. At the extensometer, it is a deformation is
ये निकालो सर.
निकाल. You can see the deformation 133. So this is the extensometer and this is a reading, that is 37.5 plus 20 into 0.25. So that is our braking load. At the load, the material is braked, and you can see
Neck.
this is specimen is a cup and cone shape. So this is one, this is a cup, and this is becomes a cone. You can see the cone. This is cone, this is cone, this is not perfectly braked, and this is cup. So this is cup and this is cone. Okay, next we have to determine the final length of the specimen and diameter of the specimen with the help of vernier calipers. What is the final diameter and what is the final length? So this is specimen we kept here, and sir will measure the final length of the specimen and final diameter of the specimen. For measuring this specimen, just we have require one scale. So what is the final length?
$358
350 mm.
mm.
So previously the length of the specimen is 300 mm and now it is 50 mm increases, and the diameter, sir will check the diameter of the final diameter of the specimen.
The final diameter 10 mm. The neck 7 mm. 7.5 mm.
7.5 mm is the final diameter. So I will calculate. How to calculate? In the virtual lab, lots of things we have calculated, but here we have some limitation because UTM machine not plot the graph. So that's why we are calculating only few things. Sir. So this is a tension test. So from that we have diameter, initial diameter of the specimen. Mm, specimen length is 300 mm. Final diameter is 350 mm, sorry, 7.5 mm, and final length is equals to 350 mm. So this is about the our test specimen and area of the specimen, cross section area of the specimen, is equals to A naught, original cross section area. So original cross section area pi by 4 d square. So pi by 4 d square is 10 square. So what is the area of the specimen?
Calculator.
So just you can see this one. So pi by 4. You have to calculate the area. So it comes 5 by 4, 5 into 100 into divided by 4. So it is 78.54 mm square. Next, what is the final load? So final load is maximum load is 37.5 plus 20 into 0.25, that is 38 kilonewton maximum load. kilonewton. So ultimate strength you can determine maximum load P max upon cross section area. So P max is 38 into 10 to the power 3 upon cross section area is 78.54. So 38 divided by 78.54. So it comes 483.83 Newton per mm square is the ultimate strength. Percentage reduction in area you have to calculate percentage reduction in area. So final area minus original area, original area minus final area upon original area. So original area is 78.5 54 minus final area. Final area you have to determine. So here I am determining final area pi by 4, 7.5 square. So pi by 4. Final area is 44.18 mm square AF. So this comes to 44.18 upon. So it will be multiplied by 100. So it comes 43% reduction in area and percentage elongation is equals to final length minus initial length upon initial length. Final length is 350 minus 300 divided by 300. So it comes to 50 upon 300